In this video, I'll show you an example of how the environment can alter a phenotype of an organism. You've likely learned that a person's genotype dictates their phenotype. Which alleles they have for a gene will result in the production of a specific protein, and the function of that protein creates the person's phenotype. But that's not the whole story. It turns out that the environment can alter your phenotype without altering your genotype. This can happen in two ways. Your environment can trigger or shut down the expression of a gene. Alternatively, your environment can alter the activity of the protein created through gene expression. In both of these cases, this means a different environment can cause two cells with the same genotype to have completely different phenotypes. Let's look at this scenario where an environmental factor can promote gene expression. An example of environment triggering gene expression is seen in the E. coli Lac Operon. This operon contains a group of structural genes that encodes proteins necessary to break down lactose. The E. coli genome also contains a gene that encodes a repressor that will bind to the operator of the operon, turning off the expression of the operon structural genes. When the repressor is created, it's in an active form, so it can bind to the operator of the operon and prevent the expression of the operon genes. When lactose is added to the environment around the cell, it enters the cell and binds to the repressor, making the repressor inactive. When the repressor is inactive, it cannot bind to the operator, so the operon can more easily express these genes. From these genes, proteins are produced to help metabolize lactose, and when the lactose is no longer present in the environment, the repressor proteins can resume their active state and prevent further expression of the operon genes. In this case, the absence or presence of the environmental factor lactose dictates whether or not the genes of the Lac Operon are expressed. When lactose is present in the environment, the structural genes are expressed, and the absence of lactose will stop the genes from being expressed. There you have it. Adding or removing lactose from E. coli's environment can dictate whether or not it expresses the genes of the Lac Operon. The environment is altering gene expression and therefore what proteins the cell contains. This example is just a taste of how the environment can alter phenotype. If you'd like to learn more, check out my other videos and the resources in the video description.